That is bleak.
We won't stop, yeah. He won't stop, yeah. Blessed by the Most High. With my motherfucking eyes, how you gonna stop it? You with what on me? Won't stop, yeah. He won't stop, yeah. Blessed by the Most High. With my motherfucking eyes, how you gonna stop it? You with what on me? Solana on my eye, we won't stop. Setting up zones, taking back the block. They don't wanna know what we be like. Home of the truth in the bed, gon' rock. Giving the word, making this move. We can't stop, we can't lose. At the school, start a new one with school. Lace your boots, call it the truth. I can gorilla straight out the damn zoo. Fuck with the eye, can I pop at your do? Everybody tryna be a Hebrew, yeah. Who the fucking with the one west? I don't know nobody in the flesh. Up in the news and we talk to the press. I'll put the sword to your neck. Who next to flex? I suggest you stay out the way. Won't feel like every day. Hey, one way to PK. Hey, ain't no other way. Hey, we won't stop. Yeah, he won't stop. Yeah, blessed by the Most High. With my motherfucking eyes, how you gonna stop it? You with what on me? Won't stop, yeah. He won't stop, yeah. Blessed by the Most High. With my motherfucking eyes, how you gonna stop it? You with what on me?
Shalom, Israel. You know what it is. Take Ground Radio, Take Ground Breakdowns. Let's get the theme song going. Israelite School UPK under Commander Jay Hanna, 1 West 125th Street. Take Ground Radio, Take Ground Breakdowns. Today we're going over something heavy. All right, hold on one sec. Today we're going over the women celebrating only black women for the Olympics. There's just been this craze going around. I ain't gonna say a craze, but it's just being heavily pushed. Which is it's no problem with it being pushed, but it's a heavy push on black women who competing in the Olympics. Now you would say, hey, what's wrong with that? You know, black girl power, black girl magic, all that BS, all that feminist stuff. Well, look, it ain't a problem with that. It's just the problem is they trying to make it seem like they're also celebrating black people's success. They trying to make it seem like it's about black people's success when it's in all actuality it's not. I'm gonna pull up a brother. It's a brother named Jordan Burroughs, and this is the proof that celebrating, these sisters during the Olympics, the way they're pushing it is only because of feminism. That's why it's being pushed like that, because they're trying to push black feminism in the black community. You understand? They're trying to push women empowerment in the black community. They're not trying to push black empowerment. They're trying to push women empowerment. You understand? Black women empowerment, to be even more specific. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Show you this real quick. Now, I'm gonna bring the proof out. Okay, Jordan Burroughs, American, age 32, from Camden, New Jersey. He's from the hood. He's from the ghetto. Born July 8th, 1988, is an American freestyle wrestler and graduated folk style wrestler who competes at 74 kilograms in freestyle. He is the 2012 Olympic gold medalist, a 4-time world champion, 7-time medalist, 3-time Pan American Games gold medalist, 4-time Pan American champion, and 4-time U.S. Open national champion, making the U.S. World or Olympic team in 9 occasions. In folk style, Burroughs was a two-time NCAA champion, Division I for Nebraska Cornhuskers, and was awarded the Dan Hodge Trophy equivalent to the Heisman. Burroughs is widely known for his double leg takedown and is considered one of the greatest freestyle wrestlers of all time. Of all time. And there's more accolades about these great people that he's beat. You understand? He is considered one of the greatest freestyle wrestlers of all time. And he's competing in this year's Olympics. He's competing now. He's been competing for the last about 5, 6, 10, almost 10 years at the highest level. But how many memes or pictures that you've been seeing of him? How much times he been on the news? How much times he been celebrated? Which goes to the notion and the proof that, and anybody can make a comment. Anybody can make a comment on this if they think I'm right or wrong, or if they think this is all just hating or whatever, which I know it's not. You know what I mean? But I'd love to hear other opinions. But he is unknown to the black community. He is unknown to black people. I'm gonna put this picture up. He is unknown, but yet they're trying to make it seem like, oh, we're supporting these black women for the Olympics because of black empowerment. They don't give a fuck about black empowerment. This country don't give a damn about black empowerment. They care about pushing an agenda of effeminizing black men and masculinizing black women. You understand? That's what they're about. They're about pushing that image. You understand? Simone Biles, she was molested to have her whole career. Barely said a peep about it. You know what I mean? Until it came out. This other sister, Sha'Carri Richardson, is supposedly, I've read that she's a lesbian. So they trying to push these type of things instead of pushing this brother. He's not in jail. He's not in prison. He's not doing drugs. He ain't got scandals. But they don't give it. They ain't pushing this brother because they don't want black male empowerment. They will allow black women and woman empowerment, long as you were molested and you didn't say nothing about it. Long as you're a lesbian, all these other factors, then it's okay. Then it's okay. Then they push it. But for a straight lace, strong, athletic, amazing brother, considered one of the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. Nobody even knows his damn name. I'm going to read something about him a little bit. Early in his freestyle career, Burroughs went unbeaten in his first 68 matches, winning multiple world and Olympic titles in the process. At the 2011 World Championships, the 2012 Summer Olympics, and the 2013 World Championships, he defeated Iran in the finals, beating Sadeh Jadorzi in 2011 and 2012, and Astola Akbari in 2013. After getting his streak snapped in 2014, placed third at the World Championships, Burroughs climbed back to the top of the podium and claimed the 2015 World Championships, defeating Porjev Onerbat in the final. Going into the 2016 Summer Olympics, Burroughs, defending the world and Olympic champion, had a record of 130-2 and was heavily favored to become a two-time Olympic champion, though he was defeated in the second round. Look at that, 130-2. This is in the 2016 Olympics. They were talking all about all the women in the Olympics, all the black women, but he was competing. He was competing and was the defending champion of the Olympics. In 2017, he once again rose back up and claimed another world championship, beating Russia's Katagy Tozalov in the finals. In 2018 and 19, Burroughs was defeated by Russian's Sidakov in the semifinals and went on to claim bronze. After the 2020 U.S. Olympic trials, Burroughs failed to make his 10th U.S. World or Olympic team when he was defeated by former rival and two-time champion Kyle Dake, marking the first time Burroughs was ever defeated at the U.S. trials in a best-of-3 format. After all them years, the first time losing. And the guy he lost to, Kyle Dake, he's a 4-time champion, college champion in 4 different weight classes. The only man to ever do that in history. And he's been beating that guy, Kyle Dake, consistently over these last 10 years. This time, the guy got the better of him because, like I said, that's his rival. They go back and forth, but Burroughs then beat him about, 9 times out of 10. So this great athlete, this brother here from the hood, from Camden, New Jersey, and he gets nothing. He gets no accolades. He gets no mention. Why is that? Why is it he doesn't get not one mention in black spaces? Why? Because he's a black man beating white men. That's why. You understand? He's a black man beating white men, and they hate him for it. You understand? And nobody can beat him. You understand? This is why I say that the all this push about just celebrating all these black women in the Olympics is a agenda. It's part of the LGBTQ and a feminist agenda. That's why they're allowing it. But these brothers, they're not pushing none of them. Not to say that I'm all for the Olympics. I think we should represent ourselves in the Olympics, and if we don't get that right, then we shouldn't even be in the Olympics, period. But that's UPK. We're a little more stauncher about our people and about what we represent and what we do. But these athletes, you understand, they're being used as pawns to push us an agenda to feminize the black race and to put black women ahead of black men. You understand? That's why. They see the sister Sha'Carri Richardson. Oh, she's lesbian. She's got muscles. She looks got a masculine, look that they want to portray. All these tattoos and everything like that. They're like, great, push her to the forefront. But this brother right here, who's accomplished 10 times more than Sha'Carri Richardson has accomplished, you know what I mean? He gets nothing. But not here in the UPK. We don't fall for the agendas. So if we're gonna push black empowerment and black people, we're gonna do that, period. We're not gonna just do it just off of their MO and their what they want to push, their agenda. You understand? See if I can make this image bigger, but yeah. So that's what's going on. That's why we're saying what we're saying. All right. Jordan Burroughs, man. Look him up. Yeah, watch some of his great matches, man. So, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we need to make sure we're not falling for the okie doke and everything like that. And don't let the oppressor decide what we're going to support. Don't let the oppressor decide what black people we're going to support and which blacks we're not going to support. You understand? Because they know it's more easy to control a woman. They know it's more easy to control a woman. The scripture says, first you must bind the strong man, then you can spoil his house and spoil his goods. Well, this is a way to do it. By all the black, strong, masculine images and black, strong men, they push them into the quiet, into nothingness, where he could be winning. He'd be winning. He won the Olympics, gold medalist, the best 2-time, 10-time. He'd be winning everything, undefeated, 130-2. His record 130-2, went 68 matches undefeated. But they won't even mention him in media. He ain't on no Wheaties box. He ain't on no Nike commercial. He ain't on no TV shows. He ain't on the news. He ain't doing nothing. They ain't putting him nowhere because they have an agenda and they want to push black women empowerment because it's attached to the feminist movement, and they want to make sure black men look weak and don't look strong and aren't pushed in the forefront. So then other black men won't become strong and won't know their strength. They're fine with women doing that because they know women aren't going to do much but go to work. They know women are more docile as a mass population. They're more controllable. When you're dealing with men, you're dealing with a whole nother ball game. Men rather fight women than men on any, almost on any playing field. But in the playing field of, race and stuff like that, yeah, they rather bind the strong man. So this is what's going on. Don't get fooled by the hype. You know what I mean? if we're going to do the Olympics, we need to do it right. We need to be representing ourselves, and we need to be pushing all the black Olympians, not just the ones that the oppressor pushes. All right. This is a Take Ground Radio, Take Ground Breakdown, bringing you great breakdowns so you can know what's going on in this world. Matrix sessions, time to wake up, get out of the Matrix, get right with the Most High, man. A little bit of time left in this kingdom, a little bit of time left in this empire. Repent and lay up your folly ground, man. Get right with the Most High. And with that said, shalom.